from the NewsChannel 5 network. This is the plus side of Nashville.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Tawanda Coleman. School is back in session. For students and teachers, that means the year is ripe with possibilities. Teachers are ready to fill brains with knowledge, and hopefully students are ready to learn. If, though, at some point classes start to get a little tough or confusing, thankfully, the staff at Homework Hotline is there to help. They're a wonderful free service, a priceless resource for students, and a lifesaver for a lot of parents. The executive director of Homework Hotline is here to talk about the program, as well as a new feature they've added this year. But first, of all the hard jobs out there, one of the hardest is being a teacher. The Tennessee School Boards Association recently received an award thanks to an innovative way they came up with to help teachers and administrators. And here to tell us more about it is Dr. Tammy Grissom, the executive director of TSBA, and Todd Svec with K-12 Solutions Ingram Content Group. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And congratulations on this honor that you all recently received, and we'll get more into that in just a bit. But first, Dr. Grissom, I would love for you to kind of explain, for people who may not know exactly what you all do, talk about what TSBA does.
The Tennessee School Boards Association, we are a nonprofit private service organization that represents all the school boards in the state of Tennessee. There are 141 school boards, and they're all members with us, and for that membership we provide services to them. We have legislative, legal, policy, and we provide school board training. So those are just some of the services that we provide to our boards.
Now, I know you all have had a wonderful partnership with Todd's group, the K-12 Solutions. Todd, for people who may not be familiar with your company, talk about what you do and how you two work together.
So with Ingram Tennessee Book Company, what we do is actually we provide the course materials for each individual school district for the entire state of Tennessee.
Wow.
So we work with all the school districts, and we work with when they order their textbooks, when they order their digital products, everything comes through Tennessee Book Company. So we facilitate those transactions between publishers and school districts, and really try to help out school districts in making their purchases easy.
I don't think we actually knew Ingram Books had a division like that. Some people may have, but I certainly did not. So this has been a wonderful partnership then with you guys then, Dr. Grissom. And this award that you recently won, we all know that teachers have such a tough job, and this is going to make their lives easier. It's a digital resources library, and I think Todd has worked really, really hard on making this work, and that's what your award was won for, right?
Absolutely.
So talk about this actually the library before we talk about the award.
So the number one, you know, in speaking with Tammy and when we first met, the number one goal we are trying to solve is to save teachers time. So when teachers are trying to find digital course materials, Tammy knew there was a big problem within not only the state of Tennessee, but around the country. So what we try to do is make it really easy and simple for teachers to locate and find useful digital course materials aligned to state standards. Okay. So in the partnership, what we came up with is a really easy website called tndigital.org that teachers can go in. They can type in whether it be a standard for aligned with Tennessee standards, or whether it be just a simple keyword search. They can go and they can navigate over 500,000 vetted Tennessee resources that are aligned and ready to go for the teacher to use, so to save them time and when they're going into the classroom getting ready to teach the kids.
Wow. So how long has this been up and running, and how long was it in the works before it actually became an actual
Well,
idea?
actually it was a vision back in 2015, and TSBA, we had partnered with Apple to kickstart our first phase of the Digital Resources Library, and we brought in 58 teachers from across the state that were selected by their superintendents to work on our first phase. And then it got to be such a big project, and so many people wanted the resources, we needed to find someone to help us out. So that's when we turned to the Tennessee Book Company to help us curate those digital resources for our teachers. And the end goal here is to help our students. And these are resources that not only the teachers can access, but our students can access.
Okay.
So that's where the partnership began, and we really we rolled out phase 2 of the Resources Library this year.
So when teachers go to it, they can get sort of instructional materials. What can students get when they go there?
So the vision is that the teacher will be able to go and access Tennessee aligned content and then be able to make that available to students. So usually the use case is a teacher goes in, they try to find a resource aligned to a certain standard. They would go in and then allow the students to view that, whether it be a video, whether it be a digital assessment, and then the students could either watch the video or do the assessment that is aligned to those particular standards.
That is just a wonderful, wonderful resource for students and for teachers. Are you finding that there are students and teachers who are using it? Is that something that we really need to get the word out about?
Absolutely. Wilson County is a good example. They are using that even in their elementary schools. The kids can access all the resources library. It's a good tool for teachers to use. It's another tool that they have that to start the lesson, the kids can watch a video on a particular subject and then they have group discussions. But that district is using it a lot.
Yeah. Was this your idea, Dr. Grissom?
Yes.
Were you just one day thinking, how could we make things easier for our teachers?
Absolutely. One of our jobs as a school boards association is to make sure all of our students in the state succeed. And we hear a lot about how teachers need resources, and there's so much high quality, rich digital resources out there that can assist them in teaching the different subjects. And as we know, folks learn in different ways, so videos and things online, technology is such a great tool for our teachers. So no one else in the state was doing anything, so we thought this would be a great way to help our teachers and our students to succeed. So I went to a briefing session at Apple headquarters and learned of another state that was doing something similar. And so I got with them and decided that we would form this Tennessee Digital Resources Library that would house all of these resources free to our teachers. So.
Well, this is such a great idea. I want to learn more about that as well as what the school board does. But we've got to take a break.
Okay.
And we'll be back with more right after this.